Hey, this is Lisa. Welcome to my channel. I am going to be decorating my August, my last week of August in my vertical happy planner. I've been holding off waiting to decorate until I got my new stickers from the happy planner, and I am so in love with this. And I've been sitting here looking at it, trying to just get a little bit of idea what I want to do. And it's like a brand new sticker book, and I don't know where to start. So my best friend and I bought some lobster sweaters. And I know it sounds weird, but it is so adorable. I don't know where I'm going to put this yet. And so I can't wait to take a picture. She's coming home from Tennessee tomorrow, and I told her we have to get a picture this weekend, even though it's like in its 80s out, of our sweaters, because I have these stickers and I need to use them. So yeah, so this is one of the reasons why I wanted to use these cute stickers. So one thing about me is I do memory planning. So I use a planner and I print out my photos, and I decorate, and I do a lot of journaling. So I will normally decorate my planner before I print my photos. So I'll decorate it. Sometimes I decorate 2 weeks ahead, 3 weeks ahead, depending how creative I'm feeling. And then I will print my photos and put them in there later that week, when that week is comes around. I think maybe this one, I don't know, maybe this one's not quite as busy. So yeah, so I know a lot of people may think it's strange to, hold on, I might change my mind, to print or to decorate and then add your photos, because like, how do you know how many photos you're gonna have? How do you know where you want them to go and where the stickers to go? I don't know. It's just always how I did it. It works for me. And if I need to cover a sticker up, I don't mind covering a sticker up if I have to. I might actually double this, and I will if I need to move something, I can always move something. I think it started for me is just I love decorating. That's my favorite part. And I've actually done albums where I've decorated the whole album for someone, and they just print out photos throughout the year and put their photos in, and they make it work. Because I just love doing the decorating. But yeah, so I will, I'm not sure if I love that there. I'll take that up, because I'm not sure. It seems to be coming up pretty easy. I just recorded 2 videos, so I'm kind of like running out of steam. I think I'm ready to, this will probably be the last one. Okay, do I want to put that there? Because I think that would look cute there. So one thing I realized through the years, I think I've been doing it 3 or 4 years, is that I don't take as many photos during the week. You know, we're working, Mondays I work from home, so I hardly ever go anywhere on a Monday, and then I don't tend to you don't do as much during the week while you're working, and then the weekend I have more photos. So one of the things I've learned through the years is like, maybe do more, if I'm going to do more decorating, I'll do it on this side and leave more space here. So that's what I usually do. Not always, it depends. Let's see, which one do I want? I'm going to do this and then this little one. So if you're new here, I've been a scrapbooker for many, many years. For 24 years or 20 some years, I was a traditional 12 by 12 scrapbooker. Then about 3 or 4 years ago, I decided, I found like Happy Planner, or just planning in general, I guess. And I started doing memory, I guess they call it memory planning in a planner, and I love it, and I've been doing it ever since. And what I love about it is so quick and simple, and I encourage people, anybody can do this. It is, you know, you may think, oh, I don't have enough photos or anything really, you know, great to take a picture of, or, you know, you might not think you have anything you want to document or scrapbook or whatever you want to call it, but sometimes it's just like the little everyday things that, you know, for me, as I've gotten older, that's what I love most, the everyday, little simple everyday things, and that's what I will write about, you know, just little things. And if you watch my channel, you will realize it's exactly how I memory plan. It could be about what I made for dinner, or it could be, you know, what I'm watching on TV. Oh, I was gonna maybe use some of these. Oh, I like this one. How about this right here? Okay, so there's a little bit of a start. I was thinking about putting this down here just because, even though I do tend to journal more about things for the weekend, so I thought that would be good there. I have to decide if I want to bring in any other color, because I'm tending to stay with the pink, but it looks like I have the green there. I'm struggling like decorating this. I don't know what I want to do. I'm not one to use these much, but I could. I could maybe put that one here. Boy, I'm struggling. It's crazy because I was so excited to get this sticker book, and I was like, I had all these like thoughts, and then I get it and I'm like, not sure where to even start with it. These are so cute. They're like, I was going to use this earlier, little cutouts. I will use that eventually. Oh, maybe I'll use it here actually. And then I can journal in there. What I like to at least leave 1 or 2 photos, so I have the opportunity for 2 photos here. And I think this is why I do struggle with Happy Planner, because there's not that many decorative things, and I love this one. I like this. This matches that. So maybe I'll put that like up here to kind of tie it in. And that will leave me 3 photos for Saturday, Sunday, a couple for Friday. And then I could do something here. I do have this sticker over here that's orange. Look at all the hair. I've had it sitting here for a little bit, but maybe I'll do this as my sidebar because it matches, and it's just a loose sticker. I might put it down because I might put something right above it. Maybe this cute little thing. This will probably be like, well, this week right here is probably like the last nice weather we'll have. It's been really cool at night. It's been dropping down to the 50s, not lower. So where I live, we're really we're really dropping down to the end. I like this too. It almost looks, what is what I picked for my washi, or I guess washi strips, if you will. Okay, let's see. Come on, Lisa. What do you want to do? Do I want to put a orange and then maybe a pink here? Maybe not. Okay. I'll do that here. And then I will, so I'll do a little cluster here, a little cluster here. And then I have, ooh, these are pretty. I want to bring in that green because I have it here and here. I might bring it right here. I don't think I want to do two of the same. They're so cute. I can't wait to wear my sweater. I definitely want to, if I just switch that out to the green, I might do that. To tie in the green. I probably can make this video into a short, which I might, because I don't have much to decorate here. And then once I put my photos in, I will like fill in with stickers and journaling. Sorry, I get sidetracked when I'm looking. These are so pretty. I'm gonna save, oh, I don't even know if I have those in there. I'm gonna save those, saving these. I have an idea for those. Let's see. I think that's all I really see in here that I like. So let me just think about this. I'll have my sidebar, and you know, that's enough spot. That's enough space for photos. I doubt I would have this many photos here, but depending on my weekend, and actually, this is going to be a busy weekend. It's like our home, my little town's like homecoming festivals. So we'll be doing a lot. I have a wedding this day also. My best friend and I do a 5K. We take my nephews to the fishing derby, so I will have a lot of pictures. So I'll probably leave this. I know it looks really plain. Maybe I won't even post this one. But I promise when this is finished, it'll look really, really good. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa. I am going to be working on my last week in my memory planning album. I use the big Happy Planner. I'll put that underneath. I was here playing with this before I started recording, so I have some of it laid out. So if it's your first video, I was a traditional scrapbooker for about 20 some years, and I switched to planner memory keeping about 3 or 4 years ago. I think it's been 4 years. I've tried different size album planners, different, spiral bounds, but I found for my memory keeping, my favorite is the big Happy Planner, because I love to do inserts if I have a lot of photos. And that's what this week is. We had, like, my town I live in, we had like a homecoming weekend, we'll call it, Labor Day festivities. And so we had just had so much going on and so many activities. And then we also had a wedding this weekend. So I found some paper because I'm going to do an insert because I have so many photos. So I'm going to kind of set this aside and bring you to this. So I did a video on this. I'm not sure if I uploaded it because it wasn't a great video. Because when I do my planners, I usually decorate ahead. I won't show you because I don't want to ruin my photos. But I usually decorate. I'll kind of show you. This is my journal. So like I always have it pre-decorated, like my journal. So all I do is drop in my journaling. And I do the same and just drop in my photos. It works well. Some people wouldn't like to do that because they don't know how many photos or where they want things placed. I just kind of, through the years, kind of got my groove down with it. I just kind of make it work. Like for instance, I had originally this and this here, but I have a lot more photos, so I'm fine with just covering that up and covering that up. So because I felt like I had plenty here and plenty here, and I can take this off. I have Undo. You get this on Amazon. It's amazing. You just wet this, it comes off. You can stick it anywhere again. If I really wanted to save it, I would do that, but I'm good with just covering it. So yeah, so I had so many photos. So I went through, put the photos I really wanted on here, and then the others are going to be an insert. So I had gotten this sticker book. It's new this year from Happy Planner. It's called Palm Beach, and I wanted it and wanted to do it because my best friend and I bought lobster sweaters. And we literally, it was so warm this weekend, we could not wear them. Well, it was warm most of the weekend. But we put them on yesterday morning and just took photos so I could have them for this scrapbook page. I still call it scrapbook page. So yeah, so I have this kind of laid out already. Normally I would do it while I'm doing the video, but I just had so much to do. So what I'm going to start doing is taping these down. I use AdTech. I've said this many times, but AdTech tape is permanent, and you get it on Amazon. I order it like through auto shipment. I do every month. I get a 6-pack every month because I do this a lot. I always usually put 3 runs, and I usually leave a little space for the tape here, and the edges. So like if something happens and I want to add photos or add a sticker underneath, or you know, I can. And then if I need to, I'll tape down the edges if they, you know, come up. But usually I just do the 3. Boom. So I print my photos from home. I have an Epson 400 PM. I think that's what it's called. And it prints up to 5x7, and it has an app that goes with it. And I do collages. So I usually print, oh, I don't know if I have an example. Oh yeah, I do. I print 2 photos at a time for this size. And then I love to be able to do little, what do you call these? Like photo strips. You have all different sizes you can do. There's so many different options with the collages that you could do. There's so many. I like to do these when I have a lot of photos of like one event. Our lobster sweaters. We're hoping maybe this coming weekend it'll be cool enough for us to wear them. Because we're weird like that. Let's see. Today's Monday. It's Labor Day in the United States. We do not work today, which is awesome. Excited to have a day off without having to do anything because this weekend was so busy. My best friend came for the weekend, even though she only lives like 5-6 miles away from me, but she stayed all weekend with me, and her and I slept up in my daughter's old room, and she always had food in my bed cooked. Oh, I don't know. Hold on one. I'm going to just trim this. Hold on 1 second. So we had so much going on. So the Friday, let's see what goes on the Friday. There, I'll put that there. Friday night, there's a block party, and at like 4 to 5 to 8, it's for like the kids, and there's like a little petting zoo and ice cream social and games for the kids and a bunch of things, and you know, live music. And then and then from like 8 to 11 is like the adults. There's music for the adults and stuff. I went with my friend and her kids. We went down and did, you know, the block party, played the games with the kids, and my kids are grown, so I don't get to do that much anymore, so it was so fun. And we got to see the animals, which I love, and I have a couple pictures of me with the donkey Waffles, who I love so much. He's there every year. He's a beautiful Jerusalem donkey, and he has the sign, like it's the cross on his back. That's why he's called Jerusalem donkey. He is gorgeous. He's my favorite guy. And they rescued him, and this particular sanctuary's had him for like 5-6 years, and they saved him, and he's just wonderful. So yeah, so we did that on Friday night. Then Saturday morning, my daughter and her best friend, and then my best friend, they did the walk and did a 5K walk. I went and watched them, but I didn't go because I just got shots on my feet on Tuesday. I have severe plantar fasciitis, and I had surgery last October, but my feet are still in a lot of pain. So I just got shots, and I just kind of needed to take it easy. So I couldn't walk and do the 5K this year. So, but I went with them and sat there with the lady who does the 5K, and I visited with everybody and waited for my daughter and my best friend to come in. And then later that day, we had to go to a wedding. So it was so busy. So we went to a wedding on Saturday, and then I came back, and my husband, or my best friend and I, we went to, they had a concert that night at our boat launch. So my brother, my friends, everyone was down there, and we met down there, and I danced. My feet were feeling better, and I danced. So yeah, so here are some of the pictures from the weekend. There's my best friend with a llama. There's Waffles. I didn't get a good picture of Waffles. He's so sweet. And there's my friend with her baby. Yeah, so the walk run. And my daughter did they had what's it called? Amazing Race. They've done it every year, so they did that. I think they got 3rd place this year. So yeah, it was a jam-packed weekend. Then Sunday is the parade. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to put this here because I have a lot of journaling. So I picked this out already. And then I was going to maybe do this down here. So Sunday at 1 o'clock is the parade. And we're a small town. Gosh, I don't even know what the population is in this town. Maybe 1,200, maybe 1,700. It's small. It's a small town, but they do such an amazing job. So yeah, then we have a parade, and then our local, if you will, bar has live music outside and everything. They had my best friend and I did that. And by 8 o'clock, I was like, okay, let's go home. I was exhausted. I was ready for bed. But it was fun. We had fun. And every year they have a theme, and this year was 80s. I didn't dress up. I'm not one to dress up in themes. But I wear my Taylor Swift 1989. I figured that was 80 enough. Yeah, so it was jam-packed, and I am so glad to have today off and not have any plans. The only plan I had was to get some laundry done, do some videos, take a nap. I'm taking a nap after I record this, actually. Actually, no, I'm going to record one more. I'm going to do a August flip through in all my different albums. But yeah, I went and got coffee, and that's about it. My husband's like, you want to do anything? I'm thinking, no. I want to stay home. So the inserts, I kind of keep simple. I'm not sure if I might put another photo here. I have extra photos I have a photo of the baby. She's so sweet. Oh, I loved holding her. This was just my brother and I on Thursday. I don't know. I don't need to use those. Sometimes I print photos I don't need, but it's so easy just to print. right from here. I literally came home last night, and as I laid in bed, I printed the photos for today from last night that I wanted to use for today. I don't really like this space, but maybe I can put something there. I feel like that's crooked. And I have this little piece. And then next weekend, my hometown, which is like only 5-6 miles away, I think I mentioned this in a video before, we're having our fall festival, and that is more of like a working weekend for me because I'm on the committee and I will be volunteering and helping, and I do the fried bread dough there. I do the beer tent. I do whatever they need for me to do. All right, so on the back side, I did this color because I thought it went good with the wedding that we went to. The blue and that, I'm not sure. Oh, I didn't get any of her and the little girl. I got to print out the picture of her and the little girl. We met her, the bride, over 10 years ago when we bought our house we're in now. This is the house she grew up in. And her parents divorced and sold the house, but she lived across the field. She had her house across the field, and we met her. My daughter always babysat for her children for years. And so we became friends, and, you know, and then she met her husband now and moved away from us. We were so sad. We were so sad when she moved. But she invited us to her wedding, which was nice, and we got to see the kids. And she has a new baby now, which my daughter babysits sometimes for her. And we always stay in touch with each other. And so my daughter stayed at the wedding after we left, and she actually went home with her 2 kids and stayed overnight with her 2 daughters so that the bride and groom could go for the night. So yeah, it was a good time. It was beautiful. It was up in the mountains, like it was in the middle of nowhere, but it was gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's up in the Adirondacks. Okay, how do I want to decorate this? I feel like this isn't going to work with the wedding because it's all beachy. So let me think, what sticker book should I use for this? So I want to tell you about the inserts. So I happen to have this, which Happy Planner makes every so often. These memory keeping is 8.5 by 11 paper. But really you can use any scrapbook paper and just use your punch and put it in there. Oh, hold on 1 second. No thanks. I'm doing a video. My husband just asked me if I wanted to go to town. He needs to go to Lowe's for some stuff. I don't want to go anywhere. I feel bad because he always goes anywhere I want to go. If I want to, like, let's go get coffee. Let's go to Walmart. You go to Dollar General with me? He'll go anywhere. But I don't want to go to town. So yeah, so I do buy these, but they don't have like a lot of options, and I don't find them often, but you can use any kind of scrapbook paper. So I always have scrapbook paper because, like I said, I was a traditional scrapbooker. So, you know, I will just use that, a plain piece of paper, or sometimes I'll use just an insert paper that Happy Planner makes. Okay, so I am going to look for something for this and then do the journaling on this, and then I'll come back and we'll finish this together. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I did my journaling. Sometimes I will add little stickers. Like sometimes I will journal here and it might cover everything, but not always. So this was about the weekend. And then, but there's different things I did here. So I write little notes. Like I went to visit my aunt in the nursing home for her birthday. She's 94. How I made lasagna for me, and then one for my daughter to take back to college. Just like different things. So, and then sometimes you'll see I do like a lot of selfies every week. I feel like I always have a selfie of me. And I do take a lot of pictures. And this particular week, I loved my outfit, my bibs, and my hat. It was so funny. And so I just wrote a little thing here, like, why do I take so many photos of myself? You know, my number one reason is because I don't have hardly any photos of my mother. And it's sad, and I regret that. You know, like, why didn't I take more? Because I was always the photo taker of the family. You know, just not enough. She hated her photo taken, but I still should have made her take more photos. Big regret. And then second is because it's taken me many, many years to be comfortable in my own skin and be self-confident and think I look, you know, I grew up with a port wine stain birthmark, you might notice in some of the photos. And it took me years to see past that. Like every time I look at myself, that's all I used to see. Now I'm not like that. You know, I like, oh my God, I look so cute today, you know, or I wear my hair up. I don't care anymore. So it took me years. So I don't take that for granted. So I like to make sure I have photos for my kids in the future. And then, like I said, because I'm now can say, oh, I look so cute today. And, you know, another reason, my third reason was there was a time when getting pictures done and developed, and it was so expensive. Like my parents couldn't afford to get our photos taken. There's 5 of us kids. There were a lot of photos because it was so expensive, you know, the Polaroid, then film. You know, our technology has come so far, and we're so lucky. And a lot of people don't even take photos, and a lot of people don't even print photos. Oh, I preach about printing and memory keeping. But anyways, that's what I did that's what I did here. So anyways, let's see. So here I just put a few little stickers here, and then I'll journal here. And then on here, I pulled out this sticker book I just got new. It is, I don't know what the name of these sticker books are because it just says find your happy, but it has like 3 quotes on here. So it doesn't say the name of it. So I have no idea. Yeah, so I don't know. But this was still available. It was on sale. I'm not going to do too much journaling here, but I thought, oh, actually, I had these. I pulled out these little flowers. I thought these were pretty. I really didn't have a plan. But I thought maybe I just do that, and then what? These birds are so cute, and butterflies. I don't know if I like that there. Or do I want this here? I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I don't want those here. Looks like I got dog hair. Dog hair. I always have dog hair, cat hair, 2 dogs, 2 labs, and a cat. It happens. So maybe I'll go down here because that'll fill up this space. Cute little. All right, let me see what other ones with the blue. So that's that one. The pink, but I don't really love the pink. The blue only. Well, I have pink in there, so why not? My best friend called me and wants me to go to Walmart later. Oh, I said I don't want to go anywhere. But she probably convinced me because she says we'll go to the Walmart close to where my daughter's at college, so I could stop in and see my daughter. I mean, I saw her Saturday, but I want to stop in and see her kitty because I miss her kitty so much. If you've been on any of my other videos, she's actually been in some of my videos. She was here all summer, and I got so attached to her. Now I go over to visit her because I miss her so much. And last weekend, I think I went over to see her. It had been like 4 days since she moved back in. And when her name is Junie, when Junie heard my voice, she just, oh my gosh, she comes running and she rolls and rolls, and she licks my hand and rolls and rubs. Oh, she's so happy to see Grandma. It makes my heart so happy. And I just whisper in her ear how much I love her. I can't imagine how I'm going to be when I have grandkids someday, because I'm already crazy. So let's see. Do I want to maybe do one more flower, then maybe some hair journaling? Maybe. Oh, this is a pretty flower. There's this cute bird I could put in there, but oh, I just love it so much. I'm saving it for I don't know what. But I love that, and I love that. Oh, yeah, I gotta save these. Okay, let's see. Oh, I do have one more photo I need to print. So I gotta, if I put that here, then maybe I could put something here for journaling. So I'll put that photo here, because I have a picture of her, my daughter with her daughters. So maybe I'll do that. Let's see. Maybe I'll do this today here, and then I'll print that photo. Okay, that's what I think I'll do. Do I want to put that here? No, I don't. I don't. I'll find the spot where this was. Here we go. All right, so that is a wrap. So this will go right in here. Now this is getting pretty full. I get the extenders. I usually get them on Amazon. I get them. I get the big ones, so that I can keep going bigger with this book. So this will go right in here. And I actually doubled this paper because I didn't like what was on. Let's see. I didn't like that design, so I doubled it so I could have that design. So this is pretty thick. But I don't do this often, so I don't mind it. So yeah, so here's this week. I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to finish this, and then I'll be doing my September. And I'm going to be doing a flip through of all my August spreads. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.